Alright, 4.2 is here, and with the new sandbox activity, we are killing giant worms and harvesting their teeth here. So if you are looking to join the Sons of Ares in doing so, here's going to be a short guide on the gear and what you should bring along. I'm going to go over the optimized kit and weapons that you'll want to bring along for this activity, as well as show you some of the weapons you can loot here, some of the new Volt weapons. Jumping right into it here, the recommended is the P8AR that you see me holding and the P8SC as your two primary and secondary weapons for this activity. The P8AR is going to be your primary weapon for this activity. For all intents and purposes in the game right now, this is the best weapon for just general purpose. It has high damage output, low time to kill, and a fairly easy weapon to use. The P8SC SMG makes up for the P8AR's only weakness, which is up close and personal. These two weapons leave you very versatile for both the PvE content we'll be doing there, as well as any PvP that we will and almost always do run into. You will want to bring a ton of mags for these two weapons. We're going to be shooting a lot of rounds at both the NPCs as well as the Valakkar worm itself. For armor, you are going to want to pick a dark set of armor. It is very dark at the location. If you've got shining lights on your armor, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. We want to go heavy head, heavy chest, and then for legs and arms, it's a little bit of a preference. We recommend light legs for faster mobility, but if you're more comfortable just wearing heavy everything, that is totally fine. The backpack I'm wearing here is a new Sterling Expedition backpack. There's quite a few versions of it that come with this new content, and you'll want to pick one of these up ASAP. It's got more space than a Morzov, looks pretty good on most of his armor as well. Make sure you have your usual combat items, full set of grenades, full set of med pens, extra med pens there in my leg armor, as well as the multi-tool and an extra mining attachment there, because there is a little bit of mining that needs to be done to extract pearls from the giant worm once we kill it. An alternate primary weapon for this activity would be the P6LR. However, this should only be your choice if you know that you are a good shot and you have the skill to make this work. This weapon is extremely strong in PvP right now, but only if you can land the shots. This is the new Prism shotgun with a couple of its variants. This weapon is extremely strong. This is a very good weapon. However, we are spending most of our time on Pyro 1, which is a very hot planet, which means these guns overheat way too fast and they just don't work for this activity. Here we have the Volt Quartz SMG, which is not new to this patch, but it's got a few new skins this patch. Just like the Prism, this is a very powerful weapon. However, again, it is going to overheat on Pyro 1, so we are not using that for this activity. It is no secret among those who know me that I do not like LMGs in PvP. However, because this is a blended activity, PvE and PvP, the FS9 LMG has a place here. It is very good for the PvE, taking down the worms and the Valakkar Apex worm. This is the new Sterling Exploration suit. The locations on Pyro 1 where we fight the worm have background radiation that will eventually seep into your normal armor after about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're wearing this suit, you don't have to worry about the radiation. However, it does provide less damage resistance than heavy armor does, so we are still going to be wearing heavy armor most of the time for those PvP encounters. We will usually only have 1 or 2 people in our group that are wearing this suit because you have to be wearing it to handle the Valakkar egg in order to summon the new Apex Valakkar. If you're not wearing this suit and try to pick up the egg, you get irradiated way too quickly. So we do need some people in this suit, but most of us are still going to be using our usual heavy armor loadout. Fighting the new Apex Valakkar is a lot of fun. It's a unique experience and one of the coolest things that I've seen on Star Citizen since I've been playing it. I would say the most important thing for this event is to have fun, but in this case, it's to bring a ton of ammo. Good luck, see you out there.